Well, so just getting ready to head on back up east and point north for the wind. Oh, to the back. And all that. But I was listening to the news today, and they're all talking about parent parenthood. And before that, like you hear about them selling children body parts there for the abortions, and how uh, it's for the poor women that can't afford better Medicare, which is a completely hard thing in my mind. But I was also listening to Elizabeth Warren, uh, and I think she's probably a very clever uh, thinker, or she comprehends really sharp. But and the way she pointed out certain facts that I've been saying myself, how the women have been, well, everybody knows women have been targeted. There's no other way, and in my mind, the reason why women are targeted such a political, high fashion way, such a global way, where it's okay for some uh, people in Africa, Muslim Africa, think it's okay to still be selling women today. Women are still used as a commodity in a sense, in such a fashion that I think that we have children now that are very artistic and ADHD because of the oppression of the women and the place that um, um, that we have to go that is not really geared to any type of human nature, and it does lead to them being able to uh, humanize their child. And that goes for both ways. It would be both men and women, so it's not like um, there's going to be any differential, you know. Um, and it has a lot to do. So it does seem like women have been targeted to, you know, and you can see it as we have a trafficking still. But it's also both sexes, and even some of the guys that think that, oh, I'm, I'm big pimping, or I know how to manage this guy, people with women or whatever, and in drugs and whatever. Um, you find that, oh, yeah, it's chicken here for breakfast. Breakfast, yes. Oh, is it? Maybe I can find that. But you find red love. You find that for profit. It's funny because I was like there was some comedian, and he's talking about like he's dressed up as, I don't know if he's a comedian, it was a preacher, and he was like, well, anyway, he was talking about they were talking about what his job was in the church, and he was saying to rape little boys, and the guy goes, excuse me, he goes, in the ass. And he just like point blank clear. And there's a lot to be said. Why would you target women? Why would you target children? The because if you can oppress a woman, the women, the female in nature, so goes that country. That because that's a very European and should be archaic type of thinking. You know that that basically, but it still goes on today. And I do see the Republicans in every way blocking, uh, blocking everything that's been going on lately, and gearing towards such a. It just looks like we've been invaded by Russians, and not very bright ones at that. Or if they're not Russian, but they look like the Coxman. I'm just saying. Russian, German Jews, and whatnot, the Rothschilds, right? And so I don't know, like they got that self destruction. It was like the type of thinking the forefathers was more of like it was. They were in war, it was there was like like it's so futile. Like their solution was like to destroy the world. I guess the newer bomb, the bigger bomb, the better. So there's never so much as a threat. And so I think that is like I think that they in their mindset they think that well I'm running things, I'm controlling things, or I'm the devil, I'm the God. When those things are sort of in the abstract. So, like even people that it's not a reality, but it is something I guess to strive for. uh, and people are very religious in the sense of that, and then but they went away from the true understanding. And I think some people are more enlightened than others. Because I see Elizabeth Warren is a very enlightened woman. Too bad, and she's too smart to, and she could not run for president because it's not. We're not looking for. It's more going out for chaos. Because like here in Memphis, it's very very sad in this neighborhood. It's so prevalent the oppression and the devastation that this type of slavery. Um, uh, you can see on Facebook the amount of twerking. You can see certain actresses like whatever that I didn't watch Disney World, but that my cry whatever with that ball rocking ball, you know, and it's um it's been many times we watched these superstars crash and burn, um and I guess it makes me get too blind, but those are ones that are just a small example of an epidemic in our society. Trying to think of that one, also a Disney girl that ended up shaving her head, and they weren't even Asian women. I really didn't pay attention at all to. I never saw Disney that on TV. I didn't ever watch it. So, but I can't think of her name. The guy, I guess he went to play her, and then, by giving her two, gorgeous kids, probably, you know, and she's able to take care of the kids, but he probably wants, and he was already with another one with a black one with other kids, so pretty much he dogged his first family out so he could play this lady, which you don't really have to play somebody. Well, what he did was like, I guess he got a check for her, but still probably missing out on a lot. But they play dirty. They play dirty, and it all has to do with the sex industry. It makes a lot of money. The whole war seems like it's built on, drugs, sex industry. You know, and in some ways, and of course you have any riches, the oil, the gold. It's about taking out something and not, you know, sharing it. And that's the reason why our planet is such a devastation that it is because of that type of thing. Thinking. Anyway, I get go. But it when as it filters down to, I think that they're supposed to be more self-destructive, like terrorists, people are going over to ISIS, you know, and I know it's not the poor, because like who's gonna go get a passport? Who has the money and ain't gonna go through all that, and so it's a certain group, and uh, a group like me, I get picked on to be the goat or whatever, because the war on drugs is a war on citizens. I'm a citizen. I'm a tax-paying citizen. So I'm the one they're after. Decide for every little nickel that you might get. Make sure you ain't got no fine meal and you ain't not eating but nothing. You're not eating nothing but cold cereal and ramen noodles and drinking it down with Diet Coke. A good combination for mm, it for the type of diabetes and sexually transmitted diseases they have here. You gotta feed the disease. Good night.